MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Chicago White Sox and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Nolan Ryan is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 2-1 home. Good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
To the plate now, Minnie Minoso. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. Gone! Solo shot to right center as the White Sox are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Into the box, Frank Thomas. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Bureau. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate that top part of that strike zone.
3-1 to him now. Hit hard to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
So no need to wait, as here he is. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 1st coming up from Minute Maid Park. It's now 1-0 Chicago. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. It's looked at and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Payoff pitch home. Squared that one up just a little late. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back on it is the left fielder, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will start the bottom of the 1st with a leadoff 2-base hit.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Left side, but well fouled. With it 1-1.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to 3rd by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
This is on the ground over to 1st. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Into the box now, Jeff Vagwell, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Brantley on at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I think Yordan Alvarez is certainly a guy we can be excited to see play. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So here is the aforementioned outfielder. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 in, 1. Lynn comes set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, no.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Hey, I love to be aggressive on the base pass, certainly when you're watching the play. That runner saw that baseball right in front of him. The whole play transpired right in front of him, and he felt he could get to third base. Then he better get there. Can't be thrown out in that situation.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set with the 0-1.
No. We're playing 11. 1-1.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Second inning set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, Kaneko. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way.
1, 2.
Kaneko lays off a pitch that misses, so it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As he'll lay down a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Anderson is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
All even now, 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Engel. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Yep.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the air out toward right field. Tucker waits on it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Last half of the second set to go, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jose Altuve. And now the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Wind up. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Minoso arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Batting 7. The shortstop.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Lynn looks in. Here's the 0-1. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fouled away. And another foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This pitch is popped up. Thomas is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, ALDS Bregman.
So next to bat will be Alex Bregman. In his career versus this pitcher, decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball.
Two and 1.
2-1.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Playing 11.
Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Now the 2-1. He's taken ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Good battle. Count remains full. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired. 2 down now. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that brings up Luis Robert. First offering. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jason Castro.
The catcher, Jason Castro.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Racing back the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run for Jason Castro. And the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Viggio digging in now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Michael Brantley. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Two balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Jeff Vagwell will be next. He loses him on ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Stepping in once again is Jeff Bagwell. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First delivery to him.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Lynn comes set. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. That will bring up Yordan Alvarez. He collected a base hit his first time up. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Brantley, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this will be fouled away. fouled off.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and the Astros have taken a 4-1 lead.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the ball.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
1-2, here it comes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in Game 2. The Astros lead it 4-1. Now to bat, Minnie Minoso. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch.
Hard
And
throw.
here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Still even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Next to dig in, Frank Thomas. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll.
Now the first pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2. He struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
One and one. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
From the belt, the pitch. Paul Kaneko will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Jose Altuve is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air to center field. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop, Carlos. Correa.
Next, it'll be Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4.
Ball.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Lynn steps into his windup. The 2-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. He's right there. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
Now back, the third baseman, ALDS Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now pitch on the way.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And it's fouled away. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Ball 1.
Four runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Astros go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Paul Kaneko is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And he fouls this one off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and you paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
At the plate now, Adam Engel. As they look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. The 1-0 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
2-0.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. In the dirt, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So first and second with one down, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. He's set. Here it comes. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
This is lifted out to left. Alvarez will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now back, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him.
Got the ball.
1-1 home. Strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now at the plate here is Jason Castro, and he blasted a homer in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Castro, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Back to the top of the order now, and digging in now at the plate will be Craig Viggio. Here's the first pitch to him.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Engel is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Brantley.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. 2-0 to Brantley.
2 balls, no strikes. Yeah.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Fouled away. So a full count now.
Down to full.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they lead it 4-1. Robert. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 9.
Ready now for the White Sox, Minnie Minoso. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's fouled away. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next to hit is Frank Thomas, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it 4-1. Garrett Crochet enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 45, Garrett Crochet.
Now it'll be Jeff Bagwell. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out.
Jeff Bagwell.
Here's the pitch.
No.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Crochet is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. The 2-1 home.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Popped him up. Anderson has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here. This 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Now here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. 1 out, nobody on. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Another payoff pitch. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. But that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping in next, Kyle Tucker, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Alvarez, base runner at first with 1 out. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He swings and misses, throw down. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
The 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Nothing doing there for Houston as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Paul Kaneko stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his seventh inning of work.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. From the belt, the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The batter, the right fielder, Engel.
So now here is Adam Engel. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
2 out with a man at first. And it's 1-1.
Play the left. 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's feel is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Here comes the 1-2. Runner on first with 2 away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the third hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their third knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Dirt here, throw over to third here, and he nails him at third. Great throw. A man left for the White Sox, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Michael Kopech will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 34, Michael Kopech.
To the plate next will be Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jose Altuve.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Engel is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Correa.
Digging in will be Carlos Correa. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
Ball. Playing 12. 1-2.
Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Anderson brings it in.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Jason Castro is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering.
Yep.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
Ready with the 3-1.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Correa stands at first with 1 out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 1 left for Houston, but they lead it 4-1.
Leading off for the White Sox, the third baseman, Yohan.
Now here's the first offering. Yohan Moncada is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Next, here is Cesar Hernandez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Down and away, it's a ball and 2. Fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Still 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now another 2-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Luis Robert. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Set to deliver pitch number 120. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Mike Hampton is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Number 10, Mike.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Into the box, Minnie Minoso. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Bregman is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. White Sox leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Goose Gossage is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in now at the plate will be Craig Viggio. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Gossage, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
The 2-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Hernandez calls for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Brantley.
Striding in for Houston, Michael Brantley flew out last time up. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's the pitch. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Up next, Jeff Bagwell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. Runs that slurve of his inside, and it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1.
2-1.
Shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's up and out of here into the archway. A solo shot here to left as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
To the plate now, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Alvarez stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled away. Two and two.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's now 5-1. And now, Frank Thomas. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th-inning rally. Now the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One home.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. After it is Brantley. He won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
No one out with a runner at second. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. This pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another 2-2 offering.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Paul Kaneko. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Now here's the first offering. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making them work for this one.
None out, runners at first and second. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
You can really set an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
Playing 2-2.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Billy Wagner, a little 5'10" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 13, Billy Wagner.
Tim Anderson as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage. You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Just off the outside corner in low, ball three.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Heading out towards shallow right. Tucker waits on it. Makes the play, one away. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Jose Abreu is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Just foul.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swinging bunt.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-1.
3 runs already home here. This ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros, in a game they really needed, are able to salvage game 2 here at home as the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The Astros have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. Nolan Ryan pitches well enough to get the W. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. Or head to theshow.com.
Stands our final line score tonight. First for the victorious